Tulsa boasts some beautiful buildings across its landscape, some that have been around for decades. Jack Frank with Tulsa Films is here to share with us some true Tulsa treasures. Great to see you.
Great to see you. I always enjoy this.
I love this segment, and a lot of our viewers do as well, because you have collected over decades.
It has been decades.
I mean, it's been a long time since you kind of started getting videos and film and documenting the past. Yeah.
Collecting people's old
How did that
movies.
get started for you?
It was when I was at the public TV station, OETA, and people started bringing me their old home movies, and it just snowballed, and we have films back to the 1920s, and so I'm kind of the keeper of all this historic film.
I love that, and documenting so much history of our city, and I love it. We were talking about some of the things that we can do for the future, and one of the things, let's go ahead and take a look at this clip. It's about some of the significant places in Tulsa as it was being built.
As they were being built, you might drive by them every day and forget that at one time they weren't even there. And this is the construction of the Tulsa County Courthouse. And this was, of course, was before like TV news. And so these were home movies that somebody took. And it always interests me that people used to take home movies of buildings going up. And this is what it looks like, of course, today. This is the construction of the IPE building. I think it's called the SageNet Center.
Right. It's changed names over the years, but I still call it the IPE building.
The one with the big orange.
Yeah, the big one tour. Yeah, and the big roof. And
big
look
roof.
at, you can see those big columns that are going in there. But if you think back in the day, going in video or recording this was an activity.
It was a significant event as these things are being built. Nowadays, you wouldn't think about videotaping construction of a building. This is the construction of St. Francis Hospital. I think it was called St. Francis Hospital back in the 60s, with all the nuns, and I think you'll be able to see
it's still on the hill. You know, the Pink Palace.
Actually, some of the groundbreaking activities. And that's amazing to think at one time that wasn't there.
Right, and now it is an entire complex with a children's hospital, and like you said, it's now not a hospital, it's a
medical
whole health facility, right?
And this is the construction of Oral Roberts University.
Yeah, that was one of the dormitories back in the day.
This is a dorm here.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then, of course, the Learning Resource Center.
What's the triangle building called? What was the official name of that?
I don't remember. The prayer tower going up, the Cityplex complex.
And this is 41st and Yale, and look in the background how there's nothing there. This is the construction of what was then South Roads Mall, one of Tulsa's first suburban malls. And you can see there's just nothing. This was out in the country.
One of the clips that you're going to show is and this, of course, it was an indoor mall, which was really unheard of back in the day.
That's what it looks like today, sort of. And then this is right down the street, 31st and Yale, and I included this because at one time the Broken Arrow Expressway stopped at 31st and Yale. You can see the end. That's why they were filming this, is because it was Broken Arrow had made it to 31st and Yale. You can see right there with and that's what it looks like today.
And now it's a major thoroughfare across the city.
It's hard to believe that it stopped at 31st and Yale. And this you were talking about, this is Memorial Drive at 61st Street.
Now wait till you see this. You'll remember the Falls Apartments up there in the back behind that stop sign? And watch it, when you go across, there's nothing, that's where the Quick Trip is, that's where I stop all the time.
It's just so interesting to see how Tulsa has grown. Because
and continues to expand.
This has happened in the last, 30 or 40 years, I guess. But what it was like just 40 years ago, it was way out in the country. If you said, somebody, I'm going out to 61st and Yale.
That was the end of the line.
That was pack a lunch and we'll see you next week.
It was a different zip code, wasn't it, for sure?
Absolutely.
It looks like our roads are about the same though, right? Sorry, had to kind of little dig there, but
they were a little bit better shape back then, though.
Yeah.
And this is what it looks like, of course, today.
Yeah, the infrastructure, amazing to watch that. You know, as we look at these old videos, you put these in a compilation where people can get them.
Oh, on DVD.
Yeah, and so you've got a special that you're going to offer for Father's Day?
Yeah, we always try on Father's Day to offer a discount. So if you go to tulsafilms.com, you can get 25% off by putting in the code Dad25. So if you're looking for a Father's Day gift for Dad, I know not too many people have DVDs anymore, but hey, they're there if you need them.
Dear old Dad might, and Grandpa?
Tulsafilms.com, Dad25.
I love it, and I can't wait. So now we've seen what went up. So next time you visit with us, we're going to take a look at what goes down with the demolition of some of those famous buildings.
That's right.
Great to see you.
Good to see you.
Thank you
for
very
having
much.
me.
Appreciate you, Jack.